Katie, how do you view that third quarter? That kind of
it's pretty, wasn't it? I 1 for 17. We missed some open shots, but I think we did miss some open shots, but a lot of that has to go to Indiana's defensive pressure there in the third quarter. It was just a little bit different than it was in the first half. I thought we missed some open opportunities in the first half that maybe would have given us a little bit more confidence shooting it. So then when we miss our first couple, it's kind of like this domino effect. And then they come out and score on their first 3 possessions and push it to 12 right away, 3 or 4 possessions, whatever it was. Just a really, really tough quarter for us. But I think the credit goes to Indiana there.
What did you tell the girls in the locker room, or what will you tell them to try to just put this all behind you guys and get ready for the final stretch of the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously we're chasing those guys, right? We're chasing the teams at the top of the Big Ten. It used to be us there a long time ago, and we've got to go through moments like this where we have to. We're going to go through moments like this. So the message was really just be us, right? Like there was a time there in the second half when don't do you, do us. And so oftentimes we started to just be you, like and when we use the phrase don't be you, be us. When we are us, we give ourselves a chance. Today was supposed to happen, right? Indiana was supposed to beat us. There's not anybody outside of our locker room that thought Purdue was going to win today. So what happened was supposed to happen today. We think differently. We believe that we belong. Last week showed us that. Last 3 games, we go on the road to play a top 25 team. We go on the road, we play a top 5 team. We win. That's not supposed to happen, but we know and we feel and we believe that we belong. Today was supposed to happen. So we can't hold on to today. We've got to hold on to the next opportunity. Let this go. Let it burn for tonight. We got tomorrow off. We come in on Tuesday and we get ready for Rutgers. There's nothing we can do about this right now. What happened was supposed to happen. Give all the credit in the world to Indiana. They are by far the best team in our league. I know there's some teams chasing them, but man, they do not hurt themselves. They don't beat themselves. They've got all the weapons out there. And for us, it's just stay the course, and from here on out, it's 1-0, and it happens to be Rutgers on Thursday.
Katie, aside from the final score, 14,876 fans. I know you hope that this generates some excitement and people keep coming out, but how big of a deal was this when you take away the result of the game and just playing it in this kind of environment in that arena?
Yeah, it would have helped if we made a shot in the third quarter, right? Those fans would have came back. In all seriousness, the walk down the tunnel today, it gave me chills. And I wish I kind of was out here for when our group ran out on the floor to hail Purdue, because I remember what it was like as a player to have that moment. Never in front of 14,876. And I'm so thankful to our student section, so thankful to our fans. Obviously, Indiana travels well everywhere, but this is what it's supposed to look like in our game. And we've got to keep continuing to improve. Our product has to be a good product to get people to continue to come back. But this is what we're chasing, right? This is it. This is why I'm here, and this is what we're trying to do.
How do you not let this derail the momentum that you had coming into today, so you can get to the finish line in about a month where you want to be?
Yeah, Mike, that's the secret sauce, right? It's a secret. I gotta keep it locked in and figure it out. I got 2 days to figure it out to get our group back together. I don't have a doubt in my mind that our group will be ready to go on Tuesday. There's no doubt in my mind.
I'm completely zoned.
It's
on
okay,
my
you got it.
Filler question. Talk me through the outfit you picked out for today with the baseball script and the gold Jordan 1s.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing my own jersey. That was a no-go. So those guys ripped those, and I I don't know, just grabbed it out of the closet, grabbed the shoes to match the script on the color. Thanks, Coach Goff. I feel like it. I try to get. Beth always says she's the swaggiest coach on the sideline, so I try to give her a run for the money today.
And then came back to me now. What's the impression you get from this Indiana women's basketball team in terms of how they stand compared to in that top 5 national level compared to like teams you face like Iowa and then from what you've seen from South Carolina?
Yeah, obviously I haven't seen South Carolina on tape, seen Indiana, or seen Iowa at Iowa. Different teams. I know they're what they play next. They play next in a couple times here in the month of February, so I think that'll all iron itself out. Similar teams got really good dominant posts and some good guard play with people who can flat out score the ball from the perimeter. Probably just going to be one who imposes their will. I can imagine. I don't know when they play, but when do they play? Thursday?
The 9th.
Shit, so do we. No, but I'm excited to see those two match up. The best 2 teams in our league. Indiana's maybe a little bit grittier on the defensive end than Iowa is, but Iowa does have a piece that a lot of people in the country do not have.
You say earlier you said don't be you, be us. What does that mean to an outsider hearing that?
Yeah, just don't try to do it by yourself, right? Do it collectively as a group. Today, I thought when things got a little bit sour for us, a couple times there in the third quarter, body language changed. We didn't execute what we were trying to do defensively because we were trying to make a play, and it's not with malintent, right? It is purposeful. It is our kids trying to win a basketball game. But that's not when we're at our best. We don't have a Grace Berger. We don't have a Mackenzie Holmes. We don't have a Caitlin Clark. So we can't do you. We have to do us. And that's the message there.
Katie, what did you see out of your group the last 3 days in between the Ohio State game and this that seemed to spark them there in the first half and really got off to, after 7-0, but a pretty solid rest of the first half?
Yeah. I think all week, I think we had the feeling that, hey, we belong. It really wasn't until we started missing shots there where it was like, okay, we start questioning some things, like questioning if we do belong. But I think all week our preparation was great. We locked into what we were trying to do. Obviously, we wanted to sag off of Moore McNeil and make her make outside shots, and she did that in the first half. But at the same time, Mackenzie Holmes had 2 points at halftime, right? She's taking 2 shots. I don't know what Grace had at halftime, but we were doing our job. We held the team to 31 points in the first half, and they averaged, 80 a game? Like, we were doing our job, and then the second half, like, those guys just kind of flipped the switch and turned into a different animal out there.
Coach, yesterday the Purdue men went into Assembly Hall and had a little bit of trouble with the atmosphere. You guys were unable to take IU out of the atmosphere in the same way. How come you guys struggled to take IU out of the atmosphere when IU in Bloomington was so successful with the men doing it? You guys were less so, and I was just curious what your thought was on that.
Yeah, I think a couple things there. I think Indiana men's basketball is a lot further along than Purdue women's basketball is in terms of competing in the moment. Our group hasn't played in front of 14,876 people before, and I think there's something to be said for that. Indiana has, like, their crowd is great at home. They travel. They always have a good crowd when they're on the road in big games. We went out to Iowa. They had 11,000 plus first half. We looked like deer in the headlights. Last Sunday we go to Ohio State. There's 8,600 fans there, and okay, we've been there. We've done this. Let's stay together. I imagine the next time we have 14,876 fans in here, we'll know how to handle the moment.
Katie, back here. Looking at your team from last year, you can see improvement since the day you've been here.
Thank you.
What do you think about the future and where you're at now and the Big Ten, and because you raised up above where we were before at Purdue? We've gone up in the standings a little bit. Where do you see this program coming on from here forward?
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate that. A lot of that goes to our group just buying into what we're trying to do. This place means so much to me personally, and I think our group has really started to buy into what it means to wear Purdue on your chest. This is just the beginning. Obviously, we have such a long way to go to get back to where we all want Purdue to be. Even you Indiana fans, y'all want Purdue at the top too, right? No, we've got a long way to go. But this is right. This is the right path, right? This is the path we have to take. We've got to struggle in moments like this. It's got to hurt, and our locker room hurts right now. We understand we didn't play well. We didn't give ourselves a chance, but we're on the right path. I believe in what we're trying to do. I believe in our group. I believe in what we have coming in. It's just a matter of time, Steve. We just got to stay the course.
Anything else for Coach?
Appreciate that. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs, baby.